There's such an interesting dynamic going on right now, something completely different than what we're used to in the world of video games, especially this generation, and that is the Sony fans are very, very tired of having games marketed to them as a quote-unquote exclusive, only for them to add up on, you know, the Xbox One and now Xbox One X, where everything actually looks and plays better at the end of the day. Essentially, beta testing these games for Xbox and Xbox players, regardless of how long we have to wait. It seems like more and more end up on our platform anyway, and so I'm seeing a lot more people with disfaction and dissatisfaction over that fact, and I do think that it's just kind of funny, just especially seeing as how people used to kind of poke fun of Xbox for quote-unquote losing their exclusives or not having exclusives, and now we see that sort of happening the other way around. And I gotta say, you know, for me personally, I think that it's fine that these games go both ways, right? If you're a Xbox fan or an Xbox owner and, you know, some of these third-party games go to another platform, I think that's just par for the course, honestly. That's just, you know, people being able to make money off their product that they invested a lot of time and money and effort into, and at the end of the day, that's a good thing. I don't think there's a problem with that. Now, when it comes to Sony, it's the same situation. You know, we're seeing a lot more developers now come out and say, hey, you know what? We have a chance to make more money if we go multi-platform, and we even have developers saying, hey, it's easier to develop on the Xbox One, and so that's why we're doing that. So with that being said, it's like I said, it's always interesting to see these types of things come about, and I have to be honest, you know, this doesn't really take me as a surprise to see. I mean, we've seen it a lot so far. Even games like Crash Bandicoot, which people swore up and down would be a PS4 exclusive because Naughty Dog made them. You know, Nier Automata, another one. No Man's Sky, all these games that, you know, these developers put on PS4 first a while ago. Because let's be honest, the PS4 was the developer darling, or the indie developer darling anyway, at the start of this generation. And now we see that change completely. And a lot of PlayStation fans are not happy about that. You know, who knows what they're going to do. I don't really think there's anything they can do about it. You're just kind of stuck with it how it is. And that's just an interesting thing that I thought of anyway, in terms of the differences of this generation. They are kind of sick of it. You're starting to see it a little bit more and more in terms of what people are posting and kind of tweeting and social media and stuff like that. You know, when you have an exclusive, quote unquote, it should really stay there, man. Especially, it's got to be a terrible thing when these PS4 fanboys get all up in arms about things, about how great it is to have said exclusive, and then just a little while later it comes out on Xbox One X, and basically you have to sit there and look at the fact that you look foolish for saying it was an exclusive, and then also because it's going to play and look best on another console. So, interesting stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. As always, Crapgamer out.